Hello everyone, welcome to our new podcast about wealth management. My name is Amit Chopra from Refinitiv, and I have the privilege to have Mr. Moukarram Atassi today, the Head of Investment Management from the National Bank of Fujairah.
Good morning, Amit.
Good morning. It's not every day that we get a brain like Moukarram to come and speak to us about managing our money, our wealth, our retirement, our children's education and savings. There's a lot that we have to go through today, so I'm going to get right into it. Moukarram, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Amit.
I want to set the scene for everybody about this conversation, and there are a lot of numbers that go around in terms of research that people have done about how many people in the UAE are actually planning for their retirement. It's almost shocking, to say the least, to see some of the figures that have come out from a YouGov survey that we had read earlier. It shows that almost half of the population over here is not planning for their retirement in terms of finances. Do you want to say something about that, or how does NBF feel about it?
It's all about planning early and the importance of planning early.
So let me ask you a very obvious question.
Yes.
Why do I need to plan for my retirement?
So the planning process is important for every individual to think about and to try and see the big picture. What are the milestones in my life cycle
Sure.
that will require certain amounts of money that I need to keep aside in order to fend off any potential surprises?
Okay, so I understand that we all need to plan. More than half of us are not planning in the UAE to retire over here. What, in your experience, have you seen are the pitfalls of not planning? You must have had a lot of experiences or people that you've spoken to that have left it too late or not done it at all.
You don't reach financial independence early. You will need to keep on working. So when for instance, everyone has an idea, a rough idea, of when they would want to retire. Some say 55, some say 60, some say 65. But often we see for those who did not set aside and did not plan accordingly, that they will need to prolong their retirement age. They haven't invested sufficiently to have a cushion to finance their retirement.
Interesting. So, on average, how long do I need to plan for?
The earlier you start, the better. Obviously, when you are buying assets, right, you need the compounding effect to kick in. So the earlier you start, the better it is.
That's really sort of enlightening to understand how much time we actually require to retire. I want to go on further in the next episode, and we want to talk about goal setting and sort of get into a little bit more detail. But thank you very much for talking to us today, and we'll speak again in the next episode.
Okay.
Cheers.